Oh, I can't even think about all of these things. Like, just tell me what to outsource, I'll do it. Oh, you're too good to answer emails. It has nothing to do with that. It's because I want you to have the best experience, right? I'm just gonna go straight for the jugular and say, like, look, regardless of the type of coaching business that you have or even where you are in your business, these are the things that you'll want to outsource. Let's go over that right now. Hey, Courtney Sanders here. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to me, I'm a full-time online life and business coach as well as wife and mom. I wear all the hats and do all the things, but I do it because I'm so passionate about helping you turn your success story into a 6 or even 7-figure online coaching brand. And so with that, you're gonna need some support. And lately I've been talking a lot about the support that I have in my own business, even the support that I have in my home, and how important delegation is, outsourcing is, and team building is. And so in this video, I wanted to go over the 5 tasks that you should be delegating like right now. So I have another video all about how you can get started in outsourcing in your business, which you could check out. But in this video, I'm just gonna go straight for the jugular and say, like, look, regardless of the type of coaching business that you have or even where you are in your business, these are the things that you'll want to outsource. This is really the order that you'll want to consider outsourcing. This is the way that I outsource these things in my business, and it's made all the difference. So if you're like, oh, I can't even think about all of these things, like, just tell me what to outsource, I'll do it. I'll find a virtual assistant or someone to help me tell me what to do. Let's go over that right now. All right, the first thing that you'll want to outsource in your business are emails and customer service. Now, this really isn't something that you should be doing long-term. I get it when you are, a solo entrepreneur, right? You're the marketing manager, you're the chief bottle washer, like you're the person that does everything. But not only will you want a dedicated person who handles your emails and handles your customer service just from a customer service perspective, right? If people send an email, you want to make sure that they are getting response at a timely manner, but also this is a bit about positioning as well. It doesn't look right for you to be, the leader of the company and for you to be a coach that is building your name, and also for you to be the one that's handling all the customer service, emails and answering everything that's going on. And so while there's times where it makes sense for you to jump in, even now there are occasions where I will jump in there if something is escalating or, I need to be the person to make a specific response, and I will jump in and do that. But for the most part, my email and particularly my customer service is managed by my own customer care team, right? So my team of assistants who are managing that. And I always tell people, because I know sometimes it can feel like, oh, you're too good to answer emails. It has nothing to do with that. It's because I want you to have the best experience, right? I even tell my friends that, sometimes family, when they send emails, I'm like, look, my assistant is gonna follow up with you. I'm not saying I'm too good to talk to you. I'm saying that I know myself and I'm gonna let this fall through the cracks, or I'm gonna be like, oh, I'm totally gonna get to it and it's gonna be late. I want this to be taken care of in an orderly manner because I care about you that much. So that's why I am delegating this to my assistant. So if you can afford maybe just one virtual assistant in the beginning, really consider outsourcing your emails and your customer service to start. All right, the second thing that you should be outsourcing, and this was like, ooh, tie for number 1. I was really thinking like, what's the first thing you should outsource? I almost put this, but I was like, no. Emails and customer service first. So the immediate next thing that you will want to outsource are graphic design. So unless you are a graphic designer, meaning you legit have graphic design skills, you know how to use Photoshop, Adobe Illustrator, like all of these, fancy programs, and you have a specific branding and design that you like to do for yourself. Unless you're that type of person, trust me, you will want to outsource this. So this doesn't have to be that expensive either, because you don't necessarily need to hire a graphic designer for every little thing. One thing that I like to recommend is hiring a graphic designer initially to do your brand, to come up with your logo, your social media templates, etc. And then once you have those templates, you can create your social media posts, you can create PDFs, maybe for your free downloads. Like, you have the templates there and you can create things as needed very easily in Canva, and all you have to do is type in the text or change the color and move some things around, but you don't need to be a graphic designer in order to do that once the templates are created. And in fact, we actually give you my custom graphic design created templates in my program, the Next Big Name Bootcamp. That's a bonus that we give to all of our clients who join in that for that program. It's 12 months. And so again, we want to take the load off from you. And so I had my graphic designer create templates beautifully designed that you can literally drag and drop your logo in. And so it's just super helpful. So if that's something that you're interested in, you can click the link below to learn more about the program and apply. But regardless of what you do, you want to start outsourcing your graphic design as soon as possible. All All right, after you've gotten your emails and customer service taken care of and your graphic design is done and looking good and you're saving a lot of time, right? And now what you might want to consider outsourcing are your actual discovery calls. So if you do discovery calls, client onboarding calls, sales calls, anything where you have to speak directly either with a prospect or a client as a part of the onboarding process when it comes to getting into your programs, you'll want to consider building a team really of specialists who can help you with that. So in the beginning, it might just start with one sales coordinator who's going to help take your sales calls for you and is going to help onboard and enroll your clients. The reason why I really recommend that you outsource this from the beginning, because I know it's like, really? Can I really afford to bring someone on who can do that? Is salespeople often will work on commission. So very often, maybe they have a low, base pay, and then you're giving them a commission of the sales that they are helping enroll for you. Or some salespeople will even work on 100% commission. And so it really doesn't cost you anything. They're essentially helping you enroll new clients into your program, and then you can just give them a percentage of the sales that come through. So this is a great way to really relieve the stress of marketing, because I know we are focused on social media and we're focused on creating the programs and coaching our clients. And then it's like, man, I have to do these discovery calls and these sales calls too. So after you have your emails taken care of and you have your graphic design, I find just for peace of mind, but also the growth of your business, delegating things to now a sales coordinator who can help take some of those discovery calls for you is going to be really beneficial. All right, I have more where that came from, but first I want to hear from you. Do you delegate tasks in your business? Which tasks do you delegate? Share in the comments below. All right, the next thing that you'll want to consider delegating is your back-end tech and operations. So I personally, it took me a long time to let this go because I actually like this stuff. I'm very much a nerd. If you've heard my story, you know that I actually got my start in engineering, chemical engineering. I have a background in that before I switched to marketing, but there's something about my brain that still really likes engineering, breaking things down, components. I don't know, it's like therapeutic. It's so weird. I know, it's so bizarre. So I can sit in the back end of my website and create these like automations and workflows. It's like art, putting these things together. I have to tell myself, get out of there, delegate that to somebody else because there's better uses for your time. Now I know I'm a weirdo, and for many people, this is like the chagrin of their business. They really, really do not like this. And so if you don't like being in the back end of your website, trying to figure out how to install plugins, how to set up funnels, how to connect ClickFunnels to ConvertKit and all of this stuff, you don't want to be dealing with all of that, for sure you should outsource this. And again, it doesn't have to be that expensive. You can find people who can work for you, maybe overseas, and take advantage of the exchange rate and really get cost-effective work done, but that's still really good work done for you as you are growing your business. So if you are not a techie person, please, please, please delegate that, outsource that to someone who is. And even if you are a techie person like me, trust me, you have other things that you need to be focused on in your business. Please give this to someone who really specializes in this, and then this will allow your business to grow. All right, the fifth thing that you'll want to outsource, and this is really important, is really business operations and business management. And I put this one at the end here because by this point, you're gonna have amassed a little team here, right? You've got your person who handles emails and customer service, your graphic designer, you got a salesperson or maybe a few salespeople who are handling things for you. You have like a back-end person who's doing like web development things or funnels and handling all of that tech stuff. You're gonna have people coming to you all the time with questions, management, paying invoices, keeping track of hours. All of that can become a job in and of itself. And so this last initial delegation of tasks that you'll want to do is to someone who can step in as that business operations manager for you. So they can manage all the different people that you are outsourcing different things to. They can check their work. They can make sure that the hours that they are submitting are correct. And again, that allows you the freedom to now focus on your clients, focusing on developing programs, focusing on showing up on social media, knowing that, your business is being taken care of in the background. So obviously there's a lot more than this that you can outsource, but I find that these 5 initial tasks are really key to outsource in the beginning. Now, if you're like, where do I find these people? What tools do I use? You are in luck because I actually have a free outsourcing cheat sheet that you can download by clicking the link below, which will share where I get many of the resources that I use in my business, whether it's tools that I'm using for outsourcing or the different platforms that I'm on to find good talent that I can outsource tasks to. This is something that you definitely will want to check out. So if you want access to that, go ahead and click the link below. All right, thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And if you can't wait till my next video, make sure you are subscribed to my podcast. It's the Courtney Sanders Show on both iTunes and Spotify. And if you can't wait for my next podcast episode or my next video, make sure you're following me on Instagram. It's CourtneyLSanders on Instagram. And with that, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.